Okay, we're going to go over the water heater inspection. So, two types of water heaters. You got a gas one and an electric one. This is a gas one. Just looking at this, doing basically a macro of this, we have the expansion tank there. It looks properly secure. It's got the date on it right there. You got your cold water line coming in with the water shut off right there. And then you got your flue vent going up. It's got a good pitch going up right here. Has to be at least a 1/4 inch per foot. We have our other warm water line coming out right there. Our gas line coming down. We got our shut off right here. We have our drip leg right there. There is our temperature setting there and our panel cover there. We'll pull that off to check the flame once we start it up. The pressure relief valve with a pipe coming down. That should be at least 6 inches from the floor, no higher. That way if it sprays out, it doesn't get anybody. And then overall, the tank looks pretty good. It's a 2017. We would go ahead and look around the back and everything for any water leaking. This one should have a pan in it, a drip pan. Even if it does leak a little bit, it probably would go to this pan, to this drain right here. But this being a finished area of the house over here, if that was a bad leak and they're out of town, drip pan would definitely help keeping it going to this drain. So we just let them know that. It's not a big deal, but something to think about. So just looking at this water heater, looks pretty good. Get a little bit closer here. We're going to look at our water lines coming in. These grommets, these plastic grommets ground, they're bending up a little bit. That could be due to heat coming back in. I did turn this on and put our smoke pin right here, and it did pull a draft. I put that in the video and added to the report. You can see the flue vent here. It goes up, connects in with the furnace flue right here, and it's higher than the furnace flue. It goes from a single wall to a double wall vent. So it's a common vent right there. Comes back down. In order to find out if the expansion tank is in good shape or not, the first thing you can do is just tap on it. You're going to hear that's hollow there. And hear that thud there. There's water there. So water should right about here. You got a baffle, and then you got the air to expand and contract right here. That is always required when there's a check valve and a pressure reducing valve at the main water shut off. Here's our main water shut off right here for the water heater. We'll check that for any bad corrosion or anything coming down. Corrosion around the connection right here. Looks good. Looks good over here. The flue vent did properly vent. And then it would come down here, take the cover off, go ahead and crank this up, see the flame kick on, check the draft, come back down, turn it back down to the temperature it was at. Also, that's going to be in your final checklist before you leave the house to make sure you reset this. We don't want to leave that at the really high temperature. By the time you get to the water heater inspection, you're going to be running so much hot water, the thing will probably already be on. Once you're done with that, we'll go ahead and put this cover back on. You can see here's your shutoff. There's got to be a union past the shutoff, between the shutoff and the connection to the water heater. That way, if they got to change out the water heater, they just take off this union, it separates it, and they don't have to do anything. It makes it, if the union wasn't there, they had to cut the pipe. So got a union, got a drip leg, looks good. No water damage here. Sometimes you can look right in here, feel this foam. It could be wet in there because it's leaking. Just because the actual tank itself, the water heater tank, maybe has some rusting on, doesn't mean it's actually leaking. They will get rusty with a lot of humidity in the area of the water heater. This is just a case around the water heater itself. Typically when we see water heaters leaking, you're going to see it right down there where I push on that foam. So that is the gist of a water heater inspection, how we do it. We'll do another video on electrical water heater inspection. Pretty much the same thing, except we have a cover here and a cover here where the two electrical elements are, and we'll go over how to check those.